Hello and welcome to this demonstration. We will be showing this product as it would apply to Salisbury Industries. We'll hit begin a new project. We'll call this Demo-1 and continue. We'll select from the Metal Lock Series 7. We'll go with gray for both of our locker types. And we'll select 12 by 12 by 72, which is the only one that's configured right now. And we'll go with a bank size of 1. We're using that to actually distinguish in the shop drawings between the 1 and the 3 unit. Alright, so in here we'll click the slope top, end base, front base, and we'll go with a ventilated door. Okay, now we have the option for a ventilated side. We'll pass on that. And we'll add another locker type. Again, it's a Metal Lock Series 7. This one will be green, both door and frame. The width again will be 12 by 12 by 72. Bank size, it says, is 3, 1 tier. Continue. And here we'll select the vision and the no legs. Okay. So we've got 2 locker types. We'll go with one more, and this one will make blue door and a blue frame and trim color. Again, 12 by 12 by 72, single. This is a 3 grouping of 3, and here we'll go with the standard louver door, slope top, end base, and front panel or front base. All right, hit continue. Now from here, it will be very quick to receive shop drawings, which we will bypass for now because we're going to show the general room layout. Right, and we'll go to since we have our locker types defined but no rooms, we'll hit the room manager, and we'll call this room 1. Hit submit, and notice that it says click on the screen below to begin drawing walls. Okay, so we'll pick our first point, and it gives us the crosshair. We'll go to the right of that point, and we'll click. We'll have a wall thickness of 5. Place the wall thickness above the line, the active line, and we'll make this 280 inches. Okay, and we'll come down. We'll make this 100 inches, and we'll come over to the right. We'll make it 120. And then we'll come down the same amount, and then we'll go back to the left. And here, rather than putting in a dimension, we'll say same X location as. The system picks up on that, and then we'll go from there vertically up. We'll say same Y location as, and we'll click that. All right. So we want to put a few features in here. The system knows since we closed out the room that we're finished drawing walls. So we'll click on this wall, and we'll put in a door. And this door will be 36. We'll make it 20 inches from the wall, and it's going to be a right-hand reverse, which means it's going to swing out from here, and the hinge will be on the right-hand side. I guess we should make this a left-hand reverse. Is that right? No, actually, because it's swinging out and it's on the bottom. So we'll say OK. It says what corner do you want to take this off of? Put it here. There's our outswing door. Okay, and then we'll click on the wall again. This time we'll add a column and hit submit. And the depth of the column will make 15 inches, and the width will also be 15 inches. And we'll hit OK. Oh, sorry, we've got to put in the distance from the corner, and we'll say this is 96 inches. Okay, that will fit an even number of lockers. Click this corner, and so there is our column on the bottom. And we'll add one more thing on the side here. We'll add a wall break. So distance from the end we'll say is 18 inches. The break size will make 84 inches. and there's no setback on either side, so we'll just say OK, and we're coming off this wall, and so it makes the break in our wall. Okay, so we're finished manipulating our room. We'll go in and hit place lockers, and the first locker set will start up on top, and this is a standard wall locker run. We are in the process of automating the locker placement around the perimeter. On the left we'll say close off, on the right we're going to say inside corner, and we'll select the first locker type as our main, and click submit, and the system tells us that we need to put in a 4-inch filler, so we'll put it in after the 9th locker, assuming we have banks of 3. Hit submit, and so there it is. Okay, we'll click the vertical line, hit submit. The top is going to be an inside corner. The bottom we're going to make an outside corner extended. Now you see the preview on the right hand side here of whatever it is you selected. So it's going to extend this past the edge of the wall, the full locker depth. Now in this case it's a 12 by 12. So we'll just hit submit, and again we're being told that the filler is, we need a 4-inch filler, so we'll put a filler right up at the top there, a corner filler. We'll click this, and we'll say the left is an outside corner, which ends right at the edge of the wall. The right is going to be an inside corner. Okay, again you get the preview. We'll go down and submit, and both of these are inside corners, the top and the bottom. So we'll hit submit, and then we'll click on the bottom here, and the right hand side is an inside corner. The left hand side we're making a close off, and we'll hit submit, and so it places it. And you notice it stops where the column is. The system knows to do that. And then from here, on the left we'll keep it no close off. On the right we'll go with the close off. Okay, so that's, you can see that's pretty much the effect that we want. We'll hit submit, and so it places the lockers up to the clearance factor on the door. We'll come over here and put some lockers here, and on the bottom is a close off. On the top there is no close off, which means it's going to approach the edge here. Now we could have a clearance. We didn't build a clearance in. We were determining that opening, but we have the opportunity to do that, and so it automatically places the lockers as far as it can go without violating that space. Okay, so now we want to put in some back-to-back lockers, and in this case we will go with the vertical configuration and and the manual placement. So it says select a location reference point, so I'll select the top left and click inside, so that's the direction we'll be measuring from the top. And the left, we'll say we want multiple groups, so it'll give us the appropriate dialog box, and the top dimension is going to be 50, the left dimension is 60, it's facing other lockers. Okay, and for the number of columns we'll say we want 3, rows is 1. So for columns, for rows this is effectively 0, and for columns we're going to put in 48 inches clearance between lockers, and we'll hit OK, and it is asking us how many lockers we want, and so we'll try, well we can put them by dimension or by locker count. We'll try putting in 11 lockers. Hit submit, and the system places those. We might be getting a little too close in the bottom, so we'll click on this again. We'll change this to 10 and hit submit, and we change the entire group set. So those lockers are placed. We can put another back-to-back over here, so we'll click on back-to-back again, and we'll say we want to do a manual placement, and we'll say which corner do you want to use. We'll use this as a reference point and click inside that section, and here we've already selected the horizontal, and we're doing a single, so we'll say we want to go with 48 inches here and 48 inches here, and hit OK, and we'll say locker count. We'll put in 9, just sort of off the top of our heads. Hit submit. Okay, and obviously it's a little too far over. This clearance is good, but we can go in and edit the clearance as well. We'll make this 40 inches, and we'll change this to 8. See what happens. Okay, so that's reasonable. Maybe we need to adjust that a little more. But here we've created our locker room, and so we'll go to the project manager and hit print selected rooms, and we'll turn off quote. Hit OK, and the system says your drawings and documents will arrive in your email inbox shortly. So we'll go get those. Okay, so the drawing has come in, and it took about 2 minutes for this to arrive in our email inbox. And here is the room that we just laid out with all the dimensions. And here is the first locker type, and actually it's including all 3 that we created. We only really used one of them. It's fairly easy. It's pretty easy to change which ones are used. Obviously, we couldn't use this one in the same line as the ones with the slope top and the metal base. But there's our detail. Here are the individual locker runs, which are broken down. And again, this part of the system may or may not be of use to you. It can be dispensed with. We can also take the information in here and put it in more of a data type format, and remove the illustration if that's preferred. Anyway, we appreciate your time and hope this is enlightening for you. Thank you.